Hi guys, it's Bison here, and today I'll be bringing you a video on how to manage your relations in Battle Brothers. This is an often overlooked part of the game and relatively important. So here we are loaded in on a new company run. So let's click top right and look at our relations. So you start with 3 houses on the world map. We're starting at neutral. This is a scale of relationship here from 0 to 100. If your relationship is above 50, it'll naturally decay to 50 at 0.25 a day. If it's below 50, it'll naturally improve towards 50. House Folsac is where we are right now. All of these cities and settlements and citadels or what have you belong to this house. They are affected by the noble house relationship to differing extents. Himmel's Watch is a small fortification, and Windwatch is another. These two, along with any citadel or stronghold that is part of the house, share this noble house relationship. If you want to grab relationship with the towns, and the civilian towns include cities and settlements, such as a small fishing village and a larger spread out village, prospering village, what have you. These are civilian and these are noble. So there's the distinction. However, to unlock the relationship bar, you must complete a contract or you must negatively interact with the house. This trading caravan has come from House Bitterfeld, for example. So let's talk about why we care about relationship. Well, relationship is a modifier towards the buy and sell price of a town. The better your relationship, the better buy and sell price you will get. The worse your relationship, the worse it will get. Now, good relationship is something that will happen over time. It's something you will earn over time, and that's just the way of life. But what we really want to know, and what people want to know, is how can we use our relationship as a resource? Because you can attack the noble company, you can attack the noble houses. So if we were to attack this caravan, for example, this is considered an action. And we've immediately made Bitterfeld hostile because we attacked them. It is considered a betrayal. We've also negatively impacted House Folsac. This is considered a minor offensive action and it has reduced our relationship by 10. And the reason we know this is because of the wiki. Betrayal, negative 100, which is also betrayal by attacking them. Not this attacking them, which is negative 30. So we've taken a minor offensive action by attacking the caravan. If we were to attack a noble company later on, this would be considered attacking them. And when we say attacking them, it's not that simple. This is where things get rather confusing. So let me explain this quite carefully. Okay. So we've just learnt that attacking a caravan will immediately make them hostile. Now this is okay. Any further caravan that comes out of here we can interact with and kill. We can gain whatever resources the town have. In this case we've got the wool spinner here. So we can kill the guards, we can gain their loot. It's another way to gain loot. However, our sell prices are now diminished and our buy prices are increased at the noble fortifications of House Folsac. So that's a repercussion. But sometimes it's worth it. If you get a mercenary company coming out of here, you can get a lot of high quality gear. Noble companies are great sources of loot and you can also take advantage of them. So here we see the attack on the settlement just affecting the settlement. So let's talk about the next example here, where we attack nobles. This is a little bit more severe. So we've got the company here and a supply caravan. This is from House Folsack. When you hover over the tooltip, it tells you where they come from. If you're wondering who you're attacking, make sure you check. As soon as you control click, you commit an action. This is relatively simple. So here we are, starting with all neutral at 50, and we attack. We fall back. That's considered an action. Immediately, House Folsack is now hostile towards us, and Windwatch and Himmelswatch have declared war. This means the noble companies will be hostile to us. Additionally, it means to get from hostile to unfriendly, which is 20 relationship, that will take 80 days to recover, or we have to wait for a noble war to reset the relations. So we're at war now. You'll also notice that all the settlements have not taken too kindly. I said at the start of the stream, or not the stream, but the video, that any interaction will unlock the relationship bar here. You do a quest, you'll improve relationship. If you attack them, it decreases relationship. So this is an example of attacking them, which we saw on the wiki here, which is neg 30. This is the application we're talking about here. Neg 30 to relationship when you attack the noble company or the supply caravan. Not to be confused with attacking a caravan from a settlement. These are separate things, and this is where it can get a little bit confusing. I would highly suggest you check out the Battle Brothers wiki. There's some good stuff on here. There's other things on here, such as completing civilian contracts and the values associated with it. It's much easier to get better relationship with a settlement than it is with a noble house. You also get heavily punished for failing civilian contracts at neg 20 and failing noble contracts at neg 10. Negotiating contracts is also a big no-no, so you need to know this, because if you negotiate contract for better pay, you're actually going to get worse prices. And that is a new player trap that people can fall into. Additionally, accidentally killing your allies is a surefire way to get them to fucking hate you. They're not going to like you. So there we go. And that's all we need. One last thing that I failed to mention. Allied is an ambition with the noble house here. You want allied for the ambition, so maintaining a relationship can be important for that as well. That said, I don't really care too much about the noble house relationship. So long as I can visit the settlements, I'm not too worried. Now, this was a really bad idea to attack this, and ordinarily I would not do this. This is a large noble house, and there's a lot of quests that I can get, and there's a lot of places I can sell at. This map would have had a better example of attacking the dragons here, because there's only 4 of them, and their trade routes is in the middle of the map, and they'll come north and south. Which still leaves us access to this northern section here, so generally speaking, I will backstab and betray a noble house at some point in the game. It's just important to be aware how you do things. Okay? So let's load the final save file here. So as I said at the start, you require to do a contract here. So Rothenbach, a day to the west. We'll make sure we do this. We'll go deliver the cargo, and we should unlock the relationship bar for this city. Completion of the contract will reward us and give us +10 to relationship. Here we go, relations delivered 10. We also get half relations to the city we delivered to, so cargo contracts are a good way to build relationship, even though the monetary gains aren't that big. So it's something to consider. If we look at this map, this house here is definitely backstab material. Additionally, you should be keeping your eyes out on settlements that are on the edge of the map. Let's say you're down here and you see a mercenary company and you are still neutral with House Arnsberg. You can attack the company and you will only suffer negative relation with the house. And because you're generally buying and selling at cities, the city's relationship, such as where is it? Not the city, but Adlerstein, or like a small village, their relationship will remain unchanged if you're attacking the outskirt settlements. If you're attacking the big boy noble houses or the citadels, then you'll be a bit in trouble. And this relationship is shared between the citadels and fortifications, so keep that in mind. Well, that brings me to the end of the video today, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, make sure you post them below and I will answer them as quickly as possible. Thank you all, and I hope to see you all next time. Cheers.